In a deep, dense forest stood an ancient ashram, home to a wise sage known as Buddha Bhagwan. Renowned for his wisdom and knowledge, people traveled from far and wide to seek his guidance. One day, a young man named Ramesh, broken by repeated failures and filled with doubt, came to him. Ramesh looked defeated as he said, "Master, I've lost myself. I keep failing. People have stopped believing in me, and now I doubt my own abilities." The sage, with a calm smile, replied, "Ramesh, you hold great power within, but that power awakens only through struggle. If you are willing, I will guide you through tests that will help you discover yourself." With a humble nod, Ramesh accepted the challenge. First test, trust. Pointing to a distant mountain peak, the sage said, "Climb that mountain. The path is hard, but if you trust yourself, you will reach the summit." Ramesh began his ascent. Many times he felt he might fall, but he didn't give up. With each step, his trust in himself grew, and eventually he reached the top. When he returned, the sage smiled and said, "See, by trusting yourself, you achieved the impossible. That trust is your greatest strength." Second test, courage. The sage then directed Ramesh to enter a dark, dense forest nearby. Though he was frightened, Ramesh took a deep breath and stepped into the forest. The shadows and eerie sounds challenged his courage, but he pressed on, conquering his fear one step at a time. Finally, he made it through. The sage met him and said, "Troubles and fears are a part of life. If you have courage, you can overcome any fear. Courage gives you strength." Third test, wisdom. Lastly, the sage led Ramesh to a cave with many winding paths, warning him that only one way led out. Ramesh used his wisdom, thinking carefully, and finally chose the correct path to exit the cave. The sage nodded approvingly, saying, "A wise person makes thoughtful decisions. In tough times, wisdom guides you to make the right choices. This understanding can get you through any difficulty." Final lesson and realization. Through these tests, Ramesh learned a lot. He realized the power of trust, courage, and wisdom. Filled with gratitude, he bowed before the sage, determined to apply these lessons in his life. With a blessing, the sage said, "Now you know your true strength. In life, whatever challenges come, face them with trust, courage, and wisdom. That is true victory." Moral of the story. This story teaches us that trust, courage, and wisdom can overcome any difficulty. When you believe in yourself, no one can defeat you.